Alright, picture this. You log into an anarchy server, you're ready to grief, ready to explore, ready to just cause chaos, and then boom, the queue hits you. Instead of Minecraft, you're basically playing watching numbers go down simulator. But here's the real question. Are queue systems really as bad as people say they are, or are they actually the only thing keeping these servers from collapsing in on themselves? Let's be real, nobody likes waiting. Especially not when it's for a block game. At that point, it feels less like Minecraft and more like working a 9 to 5 job. And for some players, that's their whole experience with the server. They don't actually get to play, they just queue. Imagine explaining that to someone. Yeah, I play Minecraft. Oh really? What do you do? Mostly watch loading screen. That sucks, and on servers like 2b2t, queues can last literal hours. New players barely even get to touch the server before they rage quit. From a player's perspective, queues feel like torture chambers. But here's the part most people don't think about. Without queues, the server would collapse instantly. Queues act like traffic lights. If everyone could log in at once, you'd have 1,500 people all loading chunks, lighting TNT, running bots and spamming scripts. The TPS would drop so hard you'd think you are playing Minecraft on a calculator. With queues, the server at least gets to breathe. It keeps a stable player cap, it stops crashes from constant reconnect spam, and honestly, it makes the gameplay itself smoother for the people actually inside. So yeah, queues are annoying, but the alternative is basically turning the server into a PowerPoint presentation. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Not every server runs queues. Take 6b60 for example. Unlike 2b2t, 6b60 doesn't use a queue system in the same way. You log in and boom, you're in. New players don't feel locked out. You get to spawn in, you get to explore, and you get to instantly see what anarchy feels like. That accessibility is huge. It's refreshing to be able to join an anarchy server without sacrificing 3 hours of your life just to touch grass at spawn. Sure, during peak hours you might notice some lag here and there, but compared to sitting in a queue all night, most players would rather just play. And that's the main appeal of 6p60. It gives you the full anarchy experience without the gatekeeping of a massive wait line. Of course, we can't talk about queues without mentioning priority queue. Yep, the classic pay-to-skip feature. On one hand, it makes sense. Running these massive anarchy servers costs real money, sometimes thousands of dollars every single month. Selling priority queue helps keep the lights on. Without that income, servers like 2b2t probably wouldn't even exist today. But on the other hand, it creates a weird class system. You've got VIPs who log in instantly, and then you've got the peasants sitting in the normal queue for 3 hours just to get killed at spawn 30 seconds later. It's technically not pay to win, but it definitely feels like pay to play. And that leaves a sour taste in the community, because the whole point of anarchy servers is supposed to be no rules, no restrictions, total equality. So, are queue systems on the anarchy servers really bad? From a player's perspective, yeah, they're awful. Nobody wants their first impression of an anarchy server to be a 5-hour wait, but for the health of the server, they are necessary. Without them, servers would crash non-stop, lag would skyrocket, and nobody would actually enjoy playing. 6b60 proves that a no-queue system can work, especially for communities that want accessibility. On average, 6b60 has 150 players online, which isn't as big, but it's also not a small server. Meanwhile, 2b2t proves that once a server gets insanely popular, queues are kind of a necessary evil. Both approaches keep their servers alive, just in different ways. So here's the deal, queues aren't evil, they aren't some big conspiracy, they are just a crappy solution to even a crappier problem. If you want massive anarchy servers that don't instantly implode, you probably need queues, but at the same time, servers could definitely make them less painful. At the end of the day, it's one of these weird Minecraft contradictions. The thing we all hate is also the thing keeping the game alive. Anyway, that's all from me. What do you think? Are queues the devil of anarchy servers? Or are they the unsung hero nobody wants to admit? Let me know in the comments.